Fast cars, dangerous stunts and hazards everywhere you look. That is exactly what we have inside this box. But because today we are unboxing Thunder Road Vendetta from Restoration Games. But without any further ado, let's get right into it. So let's see. So we have a lot of stuff in here. So here it says that we have the Turbo China swag pack. So let's just put everything to side and we take a look afterwards. We have what seems to be some maximum chrome box extender. Very nice dice tray here with some chrome look. We have a insert from Folder Space, which is actually very nice inserts in this very soft foam, which also makes them one of the cheaper alternatives. And then we have the big box down here, and it goes, no, that is not the big box. So here we have the part 5 Carnival of Chaos. And over here we have some metal coins. Always enjoy metal coins. That is one of the best upgrades to every single game that has cardboard coins. Then we have a big box here, which is the chrome box, and it has a lot of cardboard underneath, but let me just get this aside. So no, we were not done. We also have some card sleeves. Was that everything? Nope. And we have some additional dice. These are very, very big dice, you can see here compared to my hand. That seems to be everything. So let me just get this box aside and we take a look at the different boxes individually. So I got everything out here on the table, and let's start with the big box. So this is what I think is the chrome box. It is very, very nice. I don't know if I can get the light to hit, but we have this car here, reflective car. Maybe I can do like this. And then on the back we have a lot of cardboard here, but let me just put it down and go to the top down camera so you can better look. So here, as I said, we have the front with this reflective chrome of all the cars. It says here that it have 1 different prices, and this road is paved with bad intentions. And this is the maximum chrome edition, which, if I remember correctly, contains part 1 to 4. That has already been released. So if you don't know, this game was originally released in 1986, which is also my birth year. And it has been re-released a couple of years ago by Restoration Games. And this is the follow-up game with the core game and the first 3 to 4 expansions. And then we also have the newest Carnival of Chaos, which is part 5. But let's turn it around and take a look. So on the back here where we have all this cardboard, it says here it is the ultimate box for the ultimate race. So it is the Thunder Road Vendetta base game, it is the expansion Big Rig Final 5, it is the extra ammo pack, the Carnage at Devil's 1 expansion, the Chopper expansion, the exclusive crew leader, and some exclusive expansion German engineering. So I think this is part 1, 2, 3 and 4 and the core game, and that is why it is part 5, the new Carnival of Chaos. But let's get the pack opened up. So first off we have all the cardboard, and we have some tokens on this side here, but let's see what else we got, if I can find a place to open it. There we go, and I actually think I prefer this where all the cardboard is separate from the actual game box, because one of the big problems that we have seen with other games is actually that you have a lot of empty space in the box because you need to have the room for the card box when it is shipped. But this way you can probably fit everything into the box and have a smaller footprint of the box, because all the cardboard is separate at shipping time. But let's see here, so we have some different control boards. It look like we have some tokens for skid, dent, dazed. These are double-sided, so here we have the backs. We have some more control boards, different colors of this are probably for different players. We have some small token here, so we have seen 3 different players. We're probably gonna see some more. I don't know how many players this game is for, but we can probably see that we get down to the box. We have some more player boards, some more tokens, some oil. Then we get into the actual game boards. So this is the parking lot. The snake way, let me just turn these around. There we go. The snake way. Chapter 3A, the mud hole. Chapter 4A, the barrens. 5A, Route 66. The drifts. God damn, a lot of jumps here, and I don't know what this goo is, but a lot of different stuff going on. The salty dogleg. The sack. A lot of water here. Fire, apparently. The scorcher. The glass oasis, and then we have some more player boards. So we have seen 5 different colors now. And then we have some big rig control token. Oh, so this is probably the big rig expansion then that we have here. A lot of the status tokens and fire. Yeah, so these are probably some of the expansion packs. And of course we have the overview here of what we should have in each of them. So we can see we have some of the different chapter boards here and all the control boards. The big rig that we saw, the extra ammo pack, and then it was the Devil's Run that we saw with all of these special boards here. First of all, let's just take a look here. So on the back of the actual box, it has absolutely nothing. But on the side, if I just get that into camera, it actually says here age 10 plus, 2 to 5 players, 30 to 75 minutes per game. So we have a rulebook here, seems to be nice and thick, that shows the different standard parts, how to set up the game, and then it tells about all the different expansions and what they should contain and how to use them. It tells about different terrain, obstacles, hazards, how to move, how to slam, how to attack, and how the different expansion rules are functioning. And we have a nice little reference sheet here on the back as well. Then we have a lot of empty space for tokens, and then we have the miniatures, and they seem to be pre-shaded miniatures. Let's see. So here we have the helicopters. It's decent. It has this retro feeling that you would expect for a remake of a game back from the 80s. But I actually do like that they have made this shading here that looks like they're also smudged. Here we have like a big train that's probably part of the big rig expansion. We have the different cars for the different player colors. So each have like a heavy, medium and small. Then we have some motorcycles over here from, I also think this was from the big rig expansion. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 players. I thought that we saw 5 player colors. It might be me who is missing out on something. And this seems to be places for tokens. Oh yeah, so it actually shows what tokens needs to go where down here. Underneath we have a tray for all the player boards and some more components. So this is exactly as I thought. This will allow you to store everything nicely into the box when you have popped out all the cardboard tokens. And then we get to the last of the different components. So we have some cards here, which is probably the gear shift cards. We have some Chop Shop upgrade card packs. We have some cards that don't know what is. I'm gonna show you the cards, but I don't know what the cards is because I don't know the game. So I can't really say anything about it. Most of the games that we unbox and review on the channel, we have played one or more times, so we know what it's about, but we don't know here. So these are bounty rules. Robbing is racing, so it seems to be different additional rules. We have some chopper cards. We have some one-shot cards. I don't know what these are for. One-shot. Oh, so these seems to be one-time use abilities. And I don't know what these are neither. So road condition seems to be hazards probably. We have a lot of different dice. So here we have some special dice. And we have another special die here. We have some big six-sided dice. And some more six-sided dice. So it seems like we have the different player colors. So red, yellow, green, blue, orange. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? And then we have some white die. And we have some cardboard here in the bottom. So these are, I think, these special things that was part of the Chrome edition. So here we have the fire starter, we have Miss Betty the Fingerer, and it seems to be crew cards. Let's see. So we had the fire starter, we have Bumbo the Clown, Miss Betty the Tinkerer, and we also have some tokens here. Asher the Road Mistress. Yeah, so these seem to be crew members, all of these. And that was the last thing in this box. Even though I am still wondering, so 1, 2, 3, 4 player colors. What is the 5th player color? That seems a bit strange to be honest, but let's see, we can probably see it here. So you should have, no, so you should have 4 player colors. Then it is interesting why this one says that you can play 2 to 5 players, but that might be some expansion stuff. But yeah, let's continue and see what else we got. So that was everything for the big Chrome box that had the core game and the first 4 expansion. So let's continue over with the expansion part 5. So here we have it. This is part 5. It is Carnival of Chaos. And if we take a look here at the front, it also says Thunder Road Vendetta part 5, Carnival of Chaos. And it contains Turbotina presents the greatest show on the road. And if we flip it over, we can see that it contains what looks like a arena, yeah, double-sided arena board, some new coin types, a new grab to scrap, I don't know what that is, smackdown with super weapons, and also rules specific for Carnival of Chaos. And it also includes a new crew, which is the 5th player. Okay, so the Chrome box is 4 players, and with this expansion you have 5 unique players. But let's get it opened. It is interesting that they have actually put on 5 players on the Chrome box, but I would think that all the components from this box is actually can actually be stored in the Chrome box. So you only have to have that one box, and everything else can just be emptied out. But I'm also wondering, because it seems like the inserts are very good in this box. So why would you need this custom insert that we have from Photospace that we're going to take a look upon in just a minute? That's going to be interesting. But let's get this box opened first. So we have the rulebook, that is a pretty thin one. It just tells about the new parts, tells us it's party time. It has the arena board, and it tells you how to set up the arena, how to play, what are the specific rules, and how is Tina gonna react to it. And then we have the new super weapons and some explanation of the new boards and equipment. Next up we have the player board for the 5th player and some of the new coins. We have more cardboard coins, we have some specific fields here, we have a lot of these new tokens as explained in the rulebook. Then we have the arena sheets down here underneath this plastic. Let's see if we can get it up. So here we have the arena board, the Slaytona 500, and that is actually a foldable board. And it is double-sided, so we have Holoseum or the Slaytona 500. So 2 different arena boards, and we have the foundation board as well. So here we have the Colosseum, and here we have the Slaytona, I think it is, yeah, here. So you will put the other one around this one, and that will give you your different boards that you can play with on this expansion. We have room for a lot of additional components, which is also interesting why we have all this storage. So it seems like a lot of inserts and storage in all of this, but everything seems to be able to fit into a single package. So we of course have the dice for the purple player, we have the 3 different vehicles and the helicopter, and we have this special cards that follows this expansion. That was the Carnival expansion, and let's go over to some of all the accessories that we have here on the left side. And let's just start off with these dice. So these seems to just be additional dice. Yeah, so these are just extra effects dice of these special dice that we also had in the core game. Then we have the card sleeves. It seems like they have a clear side, and then they have this skid mark pattern here on the back. And then we have these metal coins. So let's get these open at least. So it seems like these are the coins from the Carnival of Chaos. So we have the copper coins and we have the metal coins, which seems to be Tina's face on it. And they are pretty light compared to some of the other deluxe coins that we have seen in other games, but they're very nicely done. So next up we have this folded space custom insert, and it doesn't really say anything on the back. I will just show you here, but it seems like it is just to fit all the cards and all the player boards into these nice foam compartments. And as you can see here, it just tells you that you can build it without anything other than toughness and put it together. I will say I always use PVA glue to build my folded space inserts. But yeah, I don't think there's any reason to unbox this. We can see what we get already here, and it is for the maximum chrome version. Again, I don't really think that you need an insert. It seems like the plastic inserts that comes with the core game is very, very good and have room for everything, including the new expansion. But I will have to look more into that, and we maybe we'll make a short video of how to store everything, and maybe even a comparison to this folded space custom insert now that we have it. Next up we have this dice tray. Very nice, good size. It is one of the rigid ones instead of these cloth ones that we have seen over and over, like the one we got with the Worms board game. So this is a nice addition and very, very simple design as well. And then we have this. So this says maximum chrome box extender, and I looked it up, and it is apparently, if you want to store everything in the maximum chrome box, then you will fold this out and put it into a box so that the lid can actually rest on this extension. So it will raise height of the box with this extension, but it will allow you to store everything apparently. So if I have seen correctly, you just take the tray from this Carnival of Chaos and put up top of the other trays, and then use this extender to ensure that the box doesn't collapse under the weight. Last but not least, we have this. This is Tina's swag pack, and if we put it down here on the table, it doesn't really say on the front, but on the back it says that it contains a double-sided Proud Mary crew leader command board, 12 Tina's turn cards, 20 arena hazard tokens, arena hazard token rule sheet, 18 purple German engineering cards, and 45 large card sleeves and 20 small card sleeves. So I think this is one of the bonus items, stretch goal, call whatever you want, from the expansion campaign. So here we have the hazard tokens for the arena. We have the Proud Mary crew member card here. We have the reference sheet with different hazard token types. We have the additional card sleeves. We have some unique gear cards for purple, and we have this Turbo Tina deck here. But yeah, that was all the content in the box from Restoration Games containing Thunder Road Vendetta. As I said during the video, this is an awesome remake of a classic game that is just as old as I am. And I'm really looking forward to trying it out because we here at the channel are big fans of games like Speak Freaks or Gorkamorga or other games, also Gaslands, that just are about racing, destroying your opponents and smash into everything that you can. As always, if you have any comments, please write them in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, please consider giving us a like and subscribe. It is really helping out the channel and it is highly appreciated. But that is all for today's video. Thanks for watching and happy gaming.